Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the most fascinating mysteries and discoveries of our time. In this two-part series, we'll be exploring 60 of the most incredible recent discoveries and mind-bending mysteries that you won't believe are real. Today we're starting with the first 30, so stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 2. From unexplained phenomena in space to ancient artifacts that defy logic, this video is packed with information that will expand your understanding of the world and beyond. We're talking about things that make you question everything you thought you knew. Get ready to have your mind blown wide open. Let's get started. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched just last year, is already reshaping our understanding of the cosmos. With its powerful infrared vision, it can peer through cosmic dust and gas, revealing the universe's earliest stars and galaxies. Imagine seeing a galaxy as it was 13 billion years ago, just a blip in time after the Big Bang. That's what the James Webb Telescope is allowing us to do.
We're talking about seeing light that has been traveling towards us for almost the entire age of the universe. And we're not just looking at old galaxies. The James Webb Telescope is also discovering new planets outside our solar system, some of which may have the potential to harbor life. Who knows what strange and wonderful creatures might be out there? It's enough to make you question our place in the grand scheme of things.
Imagine this, you're standing on the surface of an alien planet 20 light years from Earth. As you look up at the sky, you see not one but 3 suns. That's right, a triple star system. And it's not science fiction, folks. The James Webb Telescope has discovered planets just like this, orbiting around multiple stars.
Can you picture the sunsets? The strange shadows cast by 3 suns, it's enough to make your head spin. But here's the thing. This is just one example of the mind-blowing discoveries being made by the James Webb Telescope. Every day, we're getting closer to answering some of the biggest questions in the universe. Are we alone? How did the universe begin? What is the fate of everything we know? The James Webb Telescope is giving us a front row seat to the greatest show in the cosmos.
So we've talked about these incredible discoveries from the James Webb Telescope, planets bathed in the light of 3 suns. But when we talk about these distant worlds, we need to grapple with a concept that stretches the very fabric of our intuition, the light year.
Now, it's not a measure of time, folks, it's a measure of distance. The vast distance light travels in 1 Earth year. Light moving at a staggering 186,282 miles per second, covering a distance in a year that's almost impossible to fathom. Think about it.
The light that's hitting your eye right now, reflecting off this very screen, left the sun about 8 minutes ago. 8 minutes, a commute, right? Now expand that idea outwards. Imagine a star, say, 100 light years away. The light we're seeing from that star, telling us its story, embarked on its journey 100 years ago. We're literally looking back in time, folks.
And that's not all. When we talk about the James Webb Telescope peering into the distant universe, we're talking about distances that make 100 light years look like a stroll around the block, billions of light years. The light from those distant galaxies, those first stars flickering to life, has been traveling for billions of years just to land on these detectors. It boggles the mind, doesn't it?
But here's the thing about astronomy, about science in general. It's not about being overwhelmed by the vastness, but about being inspired by it. It's about knowing that every photon of light, every measurement we take, connects us to those distant corners of the universe. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just looking at stars, you're looking at history, a cosmic tapestry woven across billions of years.
From the vastness of space, we turn our attention now to the mysteries buried right here on our own planet. For centuries, we've explored Earth's surface, charted its continents, navigated its oceans. But what if I told you there are still entire civilizations lost to time, waiting to be rediscovered? What if the history we know is just the tip of the iceberg?
Recent discoveries in some of the most remote and challenging environments on Earth suggest exactly that. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, where vegetation grows thick and the terrain is unforgiving, Archaeologists are uncovering evidence of sprawling cities, sophisticated agricultural systems, and complex social structures that predate the civilizations we thought were the first in these regions. And it's not just the Amazon.
In the frozen wastelands of Antarctica, a continent we think of as desolate and uninhabitable, scientists are finding tantalizing hints of ancient settlements buried beneath the ice. Structures, artifacts, even potential evidence of agriculture in a place that for millennia has been locked in a deep freeze.
These discoveries challenge our very understanding of human history, pushing back the timeline of civilization and raising profound questions about the capabilities of these ancient people. How did they thrive in such extreme environments? What technologies might they have possessed? What led to their eventual disappearance?
These are questions that ignite our imaginations, reminding us that the Earth still holds countless secrets, waiting to be unearthed. And as we delve deeper into these mysteries, we're forced to re-examine our place in the grand narrative of civilization. Let's delve deeper, shall we, into some specific examples of these lost cities, these echoes of civilizations that challenge our understanding of the past. Consider the ruins of Tiwanaku, nestled high in the Andes Mountains of Bolivia. This ancient metropolis, with its massive stone structures, intricate carvings, and advanced astronomical alignments, predates the Inca Empire by centuries.
Yet, it displays a level of sophistication in engineering, agriculture, and social organization that rivals, perhaps even surpasses, civilizations we once considered far more advanced.
Then there's the enigmatic Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. Imagine, if you will, a site dating back to 10,000 BC, a time when we thought humans were nomadic hunter-gatherers. But here we find massive, intricately carved stone pillars arranged in circular patterns, evidence of a complex culture with the knowledge and organization to construct monumental structures.
This discovery alone has sent shockwaves through the archaeological community, forcing us to re-evaluate our entire timeline of human development.
These lost cities, these whispers from the past, aren't just fascinating archaeological finds. They're tangible reminders of the enduring human spirit, the capacity for innovation and ingenuity that has driven our species since the dawn of time.
They challenge us to question what we think we know, to remain open to the possibility that our understanding of the past is far from complete. And who knows what other secrets lie hidden beneath the Earth's surface, in dense jungles, under frozen wastelands, or beneath the waves.
Each discovery has the potential to rewrite history, to reshape our understanding of who we are and where we come from. And that, my friends, is what makes archaeology, what makes the study of our past so incredibly exciting.
So we've unearthed tantalizing clues of these ancient civilizations, hidden for millennia in the world's most remote corners.
But how do we go from cryptic ruins swallowed by jungle or buried beneath polar ice to a tangible understanding of these lost worlds?
That's where the power of visualization comes in, my friends. Archaeologists and historians are using cutting-edge technology to piece together the fragmented remains of these ancient cultures. We're talking ground-penetrating radar that allows us to see beneath the Earth without disturbing the site. LiDAR that uses lasers to map terrain through dense vegetation, even 3D modeling that can recreate entire cities from a handful of stones.
These visualizations are not just pretty pictures, they're windows into the past, allowing us to walk the streets of these lost cities, to understand their layout, their architecture, their daily lives.
They allow us to connect with these ancient people on a human level, to imagine their hopes, their dreams, their place in the vast cosmos.
And who knows what secrets these images might unlock. Perhaps they hold the key to understanding why these civilizations vanished in the first place. From the depths of the cosmos comes a mystery that has astronomers scratching their heads. Imagine, if you will, a sudden burst of radio waves lasting only a few milliseconds, yet packing more energy than our sun emits in an entire day. These are fast radio bursts, or FRBs, and they're one of the most perplexing phenomena in the known universe.
These aren't your garden variety radio waves, folks. We're talking about signals so powerful, so brief, that they were initially dismissed as equipment glitches. But as more and more of these bursts were detected from all corners of the sky, it became clear something extraordinary was happening out there. And the race was on to figure out what.
Now, some of these FRBs we've managed to trace back to their sources, exploding stars, colliding black holes, the kinds of cataclysmic events we expect to generate such intense energy.
But there's a particularly tantalizing subset of FRBs that repeat, sending out bursts in seemingly random patterns. These repeating signals, my friends, hint at something altogether more intriguing.
Could they be remnants of advanced alien technology? A beacon from a civilization far more advanced than our own? Or perhaps something even more mind-boggling, something we haven't even begun to imagine? The truth, as they say, is out there. So how do we even begin to grapple with a cosmic mystery like fast radio bursts? Well, we start with what we can measure: the strength of the signal, the distance it has traveled, and the frequency of the waves themselves. These are the clues, folks, the breadcrumbs scattered across the vast cosmic tapestry.
Now, when we talk about distances in space, we're talking about mind-boggling scales. These FRBs are traveling millions, even billions of light years to reach our telescopes. Think about that for a moment. The light we're detecting from these bursts began its journey before our planet even existed.
By analyzing the subtle shifts in the frequency of these radio waves, we can glean insights into the environments they've traversed, the magnetic fields they've passed through, the matter they've encountered on their epic journey. It's like cosmic archaeology, using light instead of shovels to unearth the secrets of the universe.
And what we're finding is that some of these FRBs are coming from regions of space where we'd never expect to find such powerful bursts. This suggests that there are forces at work in the universe, forces we're only just beginning to understand, capable of unleashing unimaginable amounts of energy in the blink of an eye.
It's enough to make you realize just how much we still don't know about the universe we inhabit.
So we've got these FRBs, these flashes of radio energy from deep space lasting just a few milliseconds. To understand just how powerful they are, let's compare them to something familiar: our sun.
Now our sun is a giant ball of burning plasma, constantly emitting energy across the electromagnetic spectrum, including radio waves. But even the sun's most powerful flares, which can disrupt communications here on Earth, pale in comparison to the energy packed into a single FRB.
We're talking about bursts that release as much energy in a few milliseconds as the sun does in days, weeks, or even years. That's like comparing a firecracker to a supernova explosion. And these bursts are coming from billions of light years away, which means they must have been unbelievably powerful at their source to still be detectable after traveling for such vast distances.
This begs the question, what could possibly generate such intense bursts of energy? Well, scientists are considering a number of possibilities, from exotic objects like magnetars, which are neutron stars with incredibly strong magnetic fields, to the explosive deaths of massive stars known as supernovae.
It's even possible, though perhaps less likely, that some of these FRBs are signals from advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. But whatever the source, one thing's for sure: FRBs are a tantalizing mystery that's pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the universe.
We often think of computers as these magical devices capable of solving any problem if we just program them correctly, but the truth is, even the most powerful classical computers we have today struggle with certain types of problems.
These are problems that involve complex systems with a vast number of possible outcomes, like simulating the behavior of molecules in a drug, optimizing complex logistical networks, or breaking the encryption codes that protect our online data.
That's where quantum computing comes in. Instead of bits, which can be either a 0 or a 1, quantum computers use qubits.
Qubits, thanks to the mind-bending principles of quantum mechanics, can be in a superposition, existing as both a 0 and a 1 simultaneously. This allows them to perform computations in a fundamentally different way than classical computers, giving them the potential to tackle those previously unsolvable problems.
Imagine trying to find a specific grain of sand on a beach using a classical computer. It would have to examine each grain one by one.
A quantum computer, on the other hand, could analyze all the grains simultaneously, finding the right one much faster. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Quantum computing is still in its infancy, but it holds the potential to revolutionize fields like medicine, materials science, artificial intelligence, and our understanding of the universe itself.
For centuries, humans have been selectively breeding plants and animals to enhance desirable traits. We've gone from wild wolves to domesticated dogs, from scraggly grasses to plump ears of corn.
But now, imagine having the ability to edit the very code of life itself, to directly manipulate the DNA that determines the characteristics of all living things. That's the promise of CRISPR technology.
CRISPR-Cas9, to be precise, is a revolutionary gene editing tool that acts like a pair of molecular scissors, allowing scientists to cut and paste DNA sequences with incredible precision. Think of it as a word processor for the genetic code.
With CRISPR, we can target and modify specific genes, correcting genetic defects that cause diseases like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, and Huntington's disease. But the implications go far beyond treating inherited disorders.
CRISPR could potentially be used to enhance crop yields, develop new biofuels, and even engineer mosquitoes that are resistant to malaria, saving countless lives.
Of course, with such powerful technology comes great responsibility. The ethical considerations surrounding gene editing are complex and require careful consideration. But there's no doubt that CRISPR has ushered in a new era in genetic engineering, one with the potential to reshape the future of medicine, agriculture, and even our own evolution as a species.
We often look to the stars and wonder what's out there, but did you know that a vast, unexplored frontier exists right here on Earth? It's the deep ocean, a realm shrouded in perpetual darkness and crushing pressure.
For a long time, we thought life couldn't exist in such an extreme environment, but recent deep-sea explorations have revealed a mesmerizing tapestry of life, stranger and more wonderful than we could have imagined.
Think about it. Over 70% of our planet's surface is covered in water, and the average depth of the ocean is about 2.5 miles. That's a whole lot of unexplored territory.
In these depths, sunlight can't penetrate, temperatures hover near freezing, and the pressure is immense. Yet, life finds a way. We're talking bizarre, bioluminescent creatures, some resembling something straight out of a science fiction novel. Fish with translucent skin, giant squid with eyes the size of dinner plates, and jellyfish with tentacles that stretch for hundreds of feet.
It's a humbling reminder that life on Earth is far more diverse and resilient than we often give it credit for, and the discoveries keep coming. Just recently, scientists discovered hydrothermal vents teeming with life on the ocean floor.
These vents spew superheated, mineral-rich water, creating ecosystems entirely independent of sunlight. These discoveries aren't just about finding new and unusual creatures, they're changing our understanding of life's possibilities, both on Earth and potentially on other ocean worlds throughout the cosmos.
Let's face it, folks, we can't keep relying on fossil fuels forever. They're finite resources, and their impact on our planet's climate is undeniable.
The good news is, we're living in an era of unprecedented innovation in renewable energy. Scientists and engineers are developing ingenious ways to harness the power of nature, paving the way for a cleaner, more sustainable future.
Take solar energy, for instance. It's the most abundant energy source we have, and we're getting better and better at capturing it. Solar panels are becoming more efficient and affordable, and new technologies are emerging like solar roof tiles that seamlessly integrate with our homes.
And then there's wind power. Wind turbines, some taller than the Empire State Building, are sprouting up across the globe, harnessing the kinetic energy of the wind. Offshore wind farms, located in areas with strong and consistent winds, are becoming increasingly common, further expanding our renewable energy potential.
But it doesn't stop there. We're exploring the potential of tidal energy, geothermal energy, and even fusion power, which could one day provide us with a nearly limitless source of clean energy.
These advancements aren't just about saving our planet, they're about ensuring a brighter future for generations to come.
The human brain, a 3-pound universe contained within our skulls. It's the most complex structure known in the universe. It governs our thoughts, emotions, memories, and actions. And yet, for all its power, the brain remains one of the greatest mysteries in science.
But thanks to recent breakthroughs in neuroscience, we're beginning to unravel some of its secrets. Think about it. Every thought you have, every memory you recall, every sensation you experience is the result of billions of neurons firing in intricate patterns.
We're developing new imaging techniques that allow us to see inside the living brain with incredible detail, observing these neural networks in action.
These advancements are not only expanding our understanding of how the brain works, but also paving the way for new treatments for neurological disorders. We're gaining insights into the mechanisms of Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other debilitating conditions, bringing us closer to finding effective therapies.
Imagine a future where we can repair brain damage, restore lost memories, or even enhance our cognitive abilities. It might sound like science fiction, but with the rapid pace of discovery in neuroscience, these possibilities are becoming increasingly plausible.
The brain is the final frontier of human understanding, and we're on the cusp of some truly groundbreaking discoveries. We humans have always been fascinated by the idea of creating intelligence. For centuries, it was the stuff of myth and legend, stories told around campfires and whispered in hushed tones. But in the last few decades, something extraordinary has happened.
We've gone from mechanical calculators to machines that can learn, adapt, and even outthink us in certain arenas. Artificial intelligence, or AI as we affectionately call it, is no longer a futuristic fantasy. It's here, woven into the fabric of our daily lives.
When you unlock your phone with facial recognition, that's AI at work. When your streaming service recommends a new show, that's AI trying to understand your tastes. And we're just scratching the surface.
Imagine a future where AI helps us solve some of humanity's biggest challenges, curing diseases, developing sustainable energy, even exploring the vastness of space. The possibilities are as limitless as the universe itself.
But it's not just about robots and spaceships. AI is also changing the way we work, live, and interact with each other. From self-driving cars that could revolutionize transportation to algorithms that personalize our education and entertainment, AI has the potential to reshape our world in profound ways.
But as with any powerful tool, it's up to us to ensure we use it responsibly and ethically. After all, the future is not something to be predicted, it's something to be created. And with AI as our partner in this grand endeavor, who knows what wonders we might achieve. We live on a planet of breathtaking beauty and complexity, a world teeming with life and shrouded in a delicate atmospheric blanket. This blanket, our atmosphere, is what makes Earth habitable, trapping just the right amount of heat from the sun to sustain liquid water and allow life to flourish.
But this delicate balance is under threat, and understanding the science behind it is more crucial now than ever before. You see, climate science isn't some abstract concept confined to textbooks and research labs. It's about understanding the very systems that keep our planet alive. The intricate dance of atmosphere, oceans, land, and ice that dictates our weather patterns, shapes our ecosystems, and ultimately determines our future.
And the data we're gathering, well, it's painting a stark picture. The planet is warming, and this warming is largely driven by human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, which releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases, like carbon dioxide, act like a blanket around Earth, trapping more heat and causing the planet's temperature to rise.
This warming trend has far-reaching consequences: rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, disruptions to agriculture, and threats to biodiversity. But amidst these challenges, there's also a glimmer of hope.
By understanding the science, by embracing innovation, and by working together, we can mitigate the worst effects of climate change and chart a path towards a more sustainable future for generations to come. The human body is an extraordinary machine, a marvel of biological engineering that has captivated scientists and philosophers for millennia. Yet, for all its resilience, it's also susceptible to disease, injury, and the inevitable wear and tear of time.
But here's the exciting part. We live in an age where the frontiers of medicine are expanding at an unprecedented rate, driven by technological advancements that border on science fiction. Think about it. We're now living in an era where gene editing tools like CRISPR allow us to make precise changes to our DNA, potentially correcting genetic defects before they even manifest.
We're developing artificial organs that could one day eliminate the need for organ transplants and using nanobots, tiny robots smaller than the width of a human hair, to deliver drugs directly to cancer cells with pinpoint accuracy.
And it's not just about high-tech treatments. We're also getting better at preventing disease in the first place. Wearable technology allows us to monitor our health in real time, providing valuable data to both patients and doctors.
Artificial intelligence is being used to analyze medical images with greater accuracy than ever before, aiding in earlier diagnoses and more effective treatment plans.
The quest for a healthier tomorrow is a journey of constant discovery, and with each passing day, we're taking bolder steps into a future where disease is conquered, lifespans are extended, and the human body's potential is unleashed in ways we never thought possible.
We've been talking about vast distances and ancient civilizations, but some of the most mind-blowing discoveries are happening on the smallest scales imaginable.
I'm talking about the realm of particle physics, where scientists are smashing atoms together at near the speed of light. Think about it. We're replicating the conditions of the early universe, just billionths of a second after the Big Bang, all within giant underground tunnels.
These experiments are revealing fundamental particles and forces that make up everything around us. One of the most significant discoveries in recent years was the Higgs boson, a particle responsible for giving other particles mass.
This elusive particle was theorized decades ago, and its discovery was a major triumph for our understanding of the universe at its most fundamental level. But the Higgs boson is just the tip of the iceberg.
Particle physicists are searching for even more exotic particles and phenomena that could revolutionize our understanding of physics and the cosmos. Dark matter, extra dimensions, even the very nature of space and time itself. These are just some of the mysteries that particle physicists are tackling head-on. Humanity's fascination with space is as old as time itself. For millennia, we've gazed up at the stars, wondering about our place in the cosmos.
And now, finally, we're venturing beyond our home planet, reaching out to explore the solar system and beyond. We've landed rovers on Mars, sent probes to the outer planets, and even have humans living and working in space aboard the International Space Station.
But this is just the beginning. New technologies are being developed all the time, from reusable rockets to ion propulsion systems that will allow us to travel farther and faster than ever before.
Imagine a future where we mine asteroids for resources, establish colonies on other planets, and maybe even send the first humans to another star system. It sounds like science fiction, but the seeds of these advancements are being planted right now, driven by our insatiable curiosity and thirst for exploration.
The cosmos beckons, and with each passing year, we're getting closer to unlocking its secrets. We're on the verge of a new era of space exploration, one that promises to rewrite our understanding of humanity's place in the universe. For centuries, humans have pondered a profound question. Are we alone in the universe? The vastness of space, with its billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, suggests the possibility of other life-harboring planets.
And now, thanks to remarkable advances in astrobiology, we're closer than ever to answering this age-old question. We've discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting stars beyond our solar system, many of which reside in the habitable zone, where conditions might be just right for liquid water, a key ingredient for life as we know it.
But the search for life goes beyond just finding water. Astrobiologists are studying extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments on Earth, to understand the limits of life and where else in the universe it might exist.
They're also developing new technologies to detect biosignatures, chemical fingerprints that could indicate the presence of life on other planets, even if it's microscopic. The discovery of even the simplest extraterrestrial life would be a paradigm shift for humanity, fundamentally changing our understanding of our place in the cosmos.
It's a tantalizing possibility, and the quest to find life beyond Earth is one of the most exciting and profound scientific endeavors of our time.
We used to think of robots as clunky metal beings relegated to factory floors, welding car parts or something. But friends, the future of robotics is here, and it's far more elegant, agile, and frankly mind-blowing than we could have imagined. We're talking robots so small they can navigate the human bloodstream to deliver targeted medicine, repairing us from the inside out. Imagine that.
Then there are the robots venturing where humans simply can't. I'm talking about the depths of the Mariana Trench, the toxic heart of a nuclear reactor, or even the surface of Mars. These robots are our eyes and ears in the most extreme environments, sending back data that expands our understanding of the cosmos.
And let's not forget the robots enhancing our lives here on terra firma. Exoskeletons helping people with disabilities regain mobility. Robotic surgeons performing delicate procedures with superhuman precision. We're talking a revolution in healthcare, folks. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a gyroscope in zero gravity.
But here's the kicker, we're just scratching the surface of what robotics can do. As artificial intelligence develops, who knows what the future holds? Self-aware robots? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for sure, the future of robotics is filled with potential as vast as the universe itself.
Remember alchemy, that ancient quest to transmute lead into gold? Well, in the 21st century, material science has become the new alchemy. And trust me, it's way cooler than turning some base metal into shiny trinkets. We're talking about manipulating matter at the atomic level, creating substances with properties that would make the alchemists of old weep with envy.
Take graphene, for example. It's a single layer of carbon atoms arranged in a honeycomb lattice, and it's basically the Superman of materials. It's 200 times stronger than steel, incredibly flexible, and an amazing conductor of heat and electricity. We're talking about revolutionizing electronics, building super-efficient solar panels, even creating ultra-strong, lightweight materials for space travel.
And then there are metamaterials, materials engineered to have properties not found in nature. We're talking about bending light in ways that defy common sense, creating invisibility cloaks straight out of science fiction, and developing sound-dampening materials that could make noisy cities a thing of the past. The possibilities are truly mind-boggling.
But hold on, we're not done yet. Scientists are also developing self-healing materials inspired by living organisms. Imagine a world where your phone screen repairs its own cracks or bridges mend their own structural flaws. This is the future material science is building, one atom at a time. And frankly, it's pretty darn exciting.
For millennia, humans have been manipulating life-breeding crops, domesticating animals, you know the drill. But biotechnology takes this to a whole new level. We're talking about harnessing the power of biology to solve some of humanity's biggest challenges, from curing diseases to feeding a growing population, even cleaning up our planet.
One of the most exciting areas of biotechnology is genetic engineering, and at the forefront of this revolution is CRISPR technology. Imagine a molecular scalpel that allows us to edit DNA with incredible precision, snipping out faulty genes that cause diseases like cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia, or even inserting genes that enhance beneficial traits.
But it doesn't stop there. Biotechnology is also being used to develop new biofuels, create sustainable materials, and even engineer bacteria that can break down plastic waste. We're talking about a future where our dependence on fossil fuels is a distant memory, and our planet is healed from the damage we've inflicted upon it.
And here's the mind-blowing part. We're just at the beginning of this biotechnological revolution. As our understanding of the complexities of life deepens, who knows what other wonders we'll unlock. It's a future brimming with potential, and frankly one that fills me with a cosmic sense of optimism. Welcome back, fellow explorers. We've been traversing the cosmos, diving into the quantum realm, and now we're landing squarely back on Earth, because for all the wonders we find out there, our home planet still holds some of the most crucial mysteries, especially in the field of environmental science.
You see, it's not just about discovering new species tucked away in the rainforest, though that's certainly awesome. It's about understanding the intricate web of life that connects us all, from the tiniest microbe to the largest whale. And trust me, the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know, and how critical it is to protect this pale blue dot.
One of the most exciting areas of research is in microbial ecology. We're uncovering entire ecosystems thriving in seemingly inhospitable places, from toxic waste dumps to the boiling hot springs of Yellowstone. These extremophiles, as they're called, are teaching us about the limits of life and the potential for life on other planets.
But here's the thing, even as we uncover these incredible adaptations, we're also witnessing the alarming rate of environmental change, climate change, deforestation, pollution. These are all disrupting the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. The discoveries we're making aren't just fascinating, they're urgent calls to action. We have to understand our impact on the environment to ensure the survival of not just these newly discovered species, but our own. From the vastness of space, let's journey now to the infinitesimally small, the realm of nanotechnology. Now, when I say small, I mean really small. A nanometer is a billionth of a meter. To put that in perspective, a sheet of paper is about 100,000 nanometers thick.
At this scale, the very rules of physics seem to bend. We're talking about manipulating individual atoms and molecules, the building blocks of matter itself. It's like playing with Legos, but instead of building spaceships, we're building materials with entirely new properties.
Imagine materials that are lighter than steel but stronger than spider silk, or tiny robots that can deliver drugs directly to cancer cells. That's the promise of nanotechnology. And while we're still in the early stages of this revolution, the potential applications are staggering.
We're already seeing nanomaterials used in everything from sunscreen to solar panels. But as our control over the nanoscale grows, so too will the possibilities. Imagine self-healing materials, ultra-efficient batteries, or even computers smaller than a grain of sand. The future is going to be incredibly small and incredibly mind-blowing.
And now, my friends, we return to where our journey began, the vast and awe-inspiring cosmos. Because when it comes to astronomy, there's always something new to discover.
With telescopes like Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope peering deeper into the universe than ever before, we're witnessing events that occurred billions of years ago, back when the universe was just a baby. Think about that for a second. The light from those distant galaxies has been traveling towards us for billions of years, carrying with it the secrets of the early universe.
By studying this light, we're not just unraveling the mysteries of distant stars and galaxies, we're unraveling the history of the universe itself. And what we're finding is nothing short of astonishing.
We're discovering new planets around other stars, some of which might even harbor life. We're witnessing the birth and death of stars, the collisions of galaxies, and the dance of black holes. These discoveries aren't just expanding our understanding of the universe, they're challenging our very notions of space and time.
But perhaps the most exciting aspect of astronomy is the unknown. Every new discovery raises more questions than it answers, pushing us to think beyond our current understanding. What is dark matter? What is dark energy? Are we alone in the universe?
These are just a few of the many mysteries that astronomers are grappling with today. And the answers, when we find them, are sure to revolutionize our understanding of our place in the cosmos.
We live in a world increasingly defined by data. Our personal information, financial transactions, even national secrets all reside in the digital realm.
And where there's valuable data, there will always be those who seek to exploit it. This is the new frontier of conflict, a silent war waged in the ethereal battlefields of cyberspace.
Think about it, lines of code, algorithms, and firewalls have become the trenches and fortifications of the 21st century. Cybersecurity isn't just about protecting your computer from a virus anymore.
It's about safeguarding our critical infrastructure from sophisticated attacks that could cripple power grids, disrupt communication networks, and even compromise national security.
The challenges are immense. Hackers are becoming more sophisticated, employing advanced techniques like artificial intelligence and machine learning to breach even the most secure systems.
It's a constant arms race, a technological tug of war where the stakes couldn't be higher. But fear not, because for every digital villain, there's a dedicated army of cybersecurity experts working tirelessly to outmaneuver them.
These are the digital guardians, the code warriors, developing cutting-edge technologies and strategies to stay one step ahead in this high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Anthropology, the study of humankind, is a field in constant flux, always unearthing new clues that reshape our understanding of who we are and where we come from.
We often think of history as a fixed narrative, a straight line from our distant ancestors to us. But recent discoveries are revealing a far more complex and fascinating story, one with unexpected twists and turns.
Just imagine, deep in a forgotten cave, a single bone, a fragment of pottery, or even a faded handprint can rewrite history.
These relics whisper tales of ancient migrations, lost civilizations, and the very dawn of humanity. They remind us that our planet holds secrets yet to be revealed, waiting patiently beneath the Earth for their moment to emerge.
Take, for example, the recent discoveries of Homo naledi in South Africa. These ancient hominids, with their unique blend of primitive and modern features, challenge our understanding of human evolution.
Their existence suggests that our family tree is far bushier and more intricate than we ever imagined. And it's not just bones.
Anthropologists are also using cutting-edge technologies like DNA analysis to trace ancient migrations, uncovering connections between seemingly disparate cultures across vast stretches of time and space.
It's a reminder that we are all part of a single interconnected human story, a story that continues to unfold with every new discovery.
We've all dreamed of a world with flying cars zipping through the air, haven't we? Well, hold on to your hats, because that dream might be closer than we think.
We're on the cusp of a transportation revolution, with advancements in everything from electric vehicles to self-driving cars. And yes, even flying cars are taking off, so to speak.
One of the most exciting developments is the Hyperloop, a concept that could potentially whisk us between cities at mind-boggling speeds. Imagine traveling from New York to Los Angeles in under an hour.
This technology uses magnetic levitation to propel pods through near vacuum tubes, eliminating air resistance and allowing for incredibly fast travel times. But it's not just about speed.
These advancements are also about sustainability. With concerns about climate change growing every day, the transportation sector is looking at ways to reduce its carbon footprint.
Electric vehicles are becoming increasingly popular, and with advances in battery technology, their range and affordability are constantly improving. We might just be looking at a future where traffic jams are a distant memory and our commutes are a breeze.
Buckle up, folks. The future of transportation is about to take off. Chemistry, the science of matter and its transformations, is a field that never ceases to amaze. It's the foundation of everything around us, from the air we breathe to the intricate workings of our own bodies.
And in recent years, chemists have been making incredible strides, unlocking new secrets of the molecular world and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Think about this. Scientists are now creating entirely new materials with astonishing properties. We're talking about substances stronger than steel, lighter than feathers, and capable of conducting electricity with unprecedented efficiency.
These breakthroughs have the potential to revolutionize industries from electronics to medicine, paving the way for faster computers, more effective drugs, and even sustainable energy solutions.
And let's not forget about the ongoing search for new elements. We've come a long way since Mendeleev first organized the periodic table, but the quest to expand this fundamental framework of chemistry continues.
Each new element added to the periodic table represents a deeper understanding of the building blocks of our universe and opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for scientific exploration.
It's like alchemy, but with a firm grounding in scientific principles. Who knows what incredible discoveries await us as we continue to probe the mysteries of the molecular world.
One thing's for sure, the future of chemistry is brimming with possibilities as vast and intricate as the molecules themselves. From the depths of our oceans to the farthest reaches of space, the universe is brimming with mysteries waiting to be unraveled. We've covered a lot of ground in this compilation, from mind-bending discoveries made by the James Webb Space Telescope to the incredible advancements in fields like quantum computing and genetic engineering, and yet, this is just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. If you're fascinated by these discoveries, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when part 2 drops. We'll delve even deeper into the most mind-blowing recent discoveries and mysteries that are shaping our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Don't miss out on the rest of these incredible stories. Remember, the universe is a vast and wondrous place, and there's always something new to discover. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop being curious about the world around you.